In the heart of the dense forest, where moonlight barely penetrated the thick canopy, there stood an old, decrepit house known to locals as the Wraithwood Manor. It was said that the house had been abandoned for generations, cursed by an unspeakable tragedy that had befallen its occupants long ago. One cold and foggy autumn night, a group of adventurous teenagers from the nearby town gathered around a campfire. Tales of the haunted Wraithwood Manor had always intrigued them, and tonight they decided to test their courage. Armed with flashlights and trembling with excitement, they approached the looming mansion. As they stepped over the threshold, the air grew icy, and the ominous creaking of the old floorboards echoed through the silent house. Shadows danced on the walls, and a chilling whisper carried on the wind seemed to beckon them deeper inside. The group explored room after room, each one seemingly frozen in time, filled with dusty furniture draped in ghostly white sheets. Cobwebs clung to every corner, and the oppressive silence was broken only by their shallow breaths. In the parlor, they stumbled upon an old ornate mirror. Its surface was tarnished and cracked, but its golden frame gleamed with an eerie, ethereal light. One by one, they gazed into the mirror, and their reflections began to warp and change. Distorted faces stared back at them, their eyes hollow and filled with torment. Panicked, they tried to flee, but the house seemed to come alive, its walls closing in on them. Doors slammed shut, trapping them in a labyrinth of nightmares. The whispers grew louder, voices from the past crying out for release. As they frantically searched for an escape, they entered a room that defied all logic. The space inside was vast, stretching infinitely in all directions, and in the center stood a grand, ornate clock. Its hands spun wildly, counting down the seconds to their doom. Desperation took hold, and one by one they were pulled into the clock's mechanisms, disappearing into the dark abyss. Their screams echoed through the halls as they became trapped in a never-ending cycle of torment, joining the spirits of those who had come before them. Outside, the campfire burned low, casting long, eerie shadows that danced around the silent mansion. The legends of Wraithwood Manor persisted, but the truth of the horrors that lay within remained hidden, as it had for generations.